Lesson: Analytical thinking and problem solving. Analytical thinking and problem solving are quintessential competencies for business analysts, especially within the framework of the Certified Business Analysis Professional certification. These skills enable professionals to dissect complex problems, identify viable solutions, and implement them effectively in a business context. Analytical thinking involves the ability to deconstruct information into understandable components, while problem solving is the application of these insights to overcome obstacles. Together, they form a formidable toolkit for business analysts, facilitating informed decision-making and strategic planning. The first step in enhancing analytical thinking and problem-solving skills is understanding the data. Data is the lifeblood of analytical processes, providing the raw material for analysis. Business analysts must be adept at collecting, organizing, and interpreting data. One practical tool for this is the SWOT analysis framework, which stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This tool helps in environment scanning, allowing business analysts to identify both internal and external factors that can impact business performance. For instance, a case study involving a leading retail company demonstrated that using SWOT analysis enabled them to pinpoint a critical weakness in their supply chain management, which, once addressed, led to a 15% increase in efficiency. Once data is collected, the next step is to analyze it effectively. This requires strong critical thinking skills to evaluate the data's relevance and reliability. The Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, is a useful framework here. It suggests that 80% of outcomes often result from 20% of causes. By applying this principle, business analysts can prioritize their focus on the most impactful areas. For example, in a manufacturing company, the Pareto analysis was used to identify that 80% of product defects were caused by just 20% of the processes. By concentrating efforts on improving these key processes, the company significantly reduced defects, enhancing product quality and customer satisfaction. Visualization tools, such as mind maps and flowcharts, are also essential for analytical thinking and problem solving. These tools enable business analysts to visualize complex processes, making it easier to identify bottlenecks or inefficiencies. A practical application of this was observed in a project management scenario where a complex project timeline was transformed into a flowchart. This visualization helped the team to identify overlapping tasks and resource constraints, leading to a more streamlined project execution. Problem solving, the natural extension of analytical thinking, involves generating and evaluating solutions. One effective approach is the use of the PDCA cycle. This iterative four-step management method is used for the control and continuous improvement of processes and products. In a software development firm, implementing the PDCA cycle allowed the team to incrementally improve their development processes, resulting in a 20% reduction in the time to market for new software releases. Scenario analysis is another powerful tool in problem solving. It involves creating detailed and plausible views of how the future might unfold for a business, helping to anticipate possible challenges and opportunities. In a financial services company, scenario analysis was used to predict the potential impacts of regulatory changes. By preparing for various scenarios, the company was able to mitigate risks and capitalize on new opportunities more effectively. In addition to these tools and frameworks, business analysts must cultivate certain cognitive skills to enhance their analytical thinking and problem-solving abilities. These include logical reasoning, attention to detail, and creativity. Logical reasoning is the capacity to think systematically and deduce conclusions from available data. Attention to detail ensures that all relevant factors are considered, reducing the likelihood of oversight. Creativity fosters innovative solutions, enabling business analysts to think outside the box and devise novel strategies. Moreover, collaboration and communication are critical in the problem-solving process. Business analysts must work closely with stakeholders to understand their needs and constraints. Effective communication ensures that solutions are aligned with business objectives and that stakeholders are engaged throughout the process. For example, In a healthcare organization, a business analyst facilitated workshops with various stakeholders to understand their pain points. This collaborative approach led to the development of a new patient management system that improved efficiency and patient satisfaction significantly. The integration of technology into analytical thinking and problem solving cannot be overstated. Advanced analytics tools such as machine learning and artificial intelligence provide business analysts with powerful capabilities to process large volumes of data and identify patterns that may not be immediately apparent. These technologies can also automate routine tasks, freeing up analysts to focus on more strategic activities. A telecommunications company that adopted machine learning for customer churn analysis was able to predict customer behavior with high accuracy, allowing them to implement targeted retention strategies and reduce churn by 25%. In conclusion, analytical thinking and problem solving are indispensable competencies for business analysts. By leveraging practical tools and frameworks such as SWOT analysis, the Pareto principle, visualization tools, the PDCA cycle, and scenario analysis, business analysts can enhance their ability to tackle complex challenges and drive business success. Additionally, cultivating cognitive skills, fostering collaboration, and integrating technology are crucial for developing these competencies. Through continuous learning and application of these strategies, business analysts can significantly contribute to their organization's strategic objectives.